So last night I changed some things on my cafe racer. I built this probably 3 years ago and haven't really touched the programming since. But since I've been programming that Z125 Pro, I've learned some things along the way, some things I wanted to change. Um, just trying to see the most I can get out of this build. It's an ND72 1800 far driver controller, QS180. The battery is 72 volts, 72 amp hour, 380 line amps. I want to say it's 600 phase amps, something like that. I'm not really sure. But like I said, I did an auto learn, retuned some stuff, changed a couple things, up some power controls, just little things. Nothing crazy, but enough to where I definitely need to test it out and make sure it's smooth. And I know the issue I had when I first did this bike is there were some dead spots in the throttle. It's like I would go up to about 50% throttle, and then after that it would kind of lay off. It wouldn't, even if I cranked the throttle, it wouldn't really give me much more power. So I was able to figure that out in the beginning. So I might have to change some stuff. I didn't mess with that this time. Thinking what I did to it, it might make a difference. I might not have to touch that, but we'll find out. And if it blows up, if I kill myself, you guys are going to be the first ones to see it. So I figured I would take you along with me here. The bike, if you haven't seen my older videos, it's a 1978 Yamaha SR250 that I converted to a cafe racer. It used to be white, but I painted it blue. I had an issue where it fell over. So I dented the tank, had to take the whole tank off, Bondo it, sand everything. It's a pearl. I think it was a Honda Civic pearl blue is the color I used. I got new badges for it. Obviously, I changed the seat out. If you've seen my other videos, I do a video where I go through the complete process where I stripped the frame down, repainted the frame, redid the wheels. That's the Z125 Pro. That thing's a lightning bolt, even compared to this. I mean, that Z125 Pro is just 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, maybe a little less. It's scary. You just got to hold on. But this one, until I built that little Z, I thought this was lightning fast, which it is. Like I said, I had a Ninja 650R, and this would, I don't want to say smoke it, but it definitely was faster off the line. I'd say 0 to 60, this cafe racer was quicker. But that Ninja, it would, top end, it would max out. I've had this up to maybe 120, 130 miles an hour, where that Ninja would, 150, something like that. So I know top end it would. So typical what I do when I go through this, I open the Far Driver app so I can kind of see how many amps, how many watts, stuff like that I'm getting. If I do notice any issues, I can screen record on my phone so I can tell, okay, when I was giving it this many watts, there was some kind of an error or whatever comes up. Like I said, this is my first ride after tuning it. I spent maybe 30 minutes to an hour last night going through some stuff. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. Like I said, hopefully nothing goes wrong and it's a smooth ride, but we'll see.
When the flash hit you, you could see the x-rays of your hands through your closed eyes.
So I did have a little bit of difficulty here. Well, not difficulty, but some issues. It was real jittery on the takeoff, and I had that dead spot again in my throttle. So I pulled over here to this park right down the road from my house just to kind of mess with some settings, see what I could change. I vaguely remembered what it was last time, so I think this should take care of it. I'm going to go and do a 0 to 60 pull up here. The good thing about this bike, though, is it doesn't have the power that Z125 has as far as off the line. That Z125, if I'm going 10 miles an hour and if I cranked it, I mean, there's a chance that back wheel is going to break traction. So with this one, even at a full tune, it's not going to do that. Only thing I have an issue with is the front suspension rearing up, as you can tell here. When I go to take off, those front forks, I mean, they want to really come loose there, which that's part of the 70s suspension, which that's the next thing I plan on changing with this, is trying to get more modern front suspension. I've been putting it off, but it's something that kind of needs to be done. But yeah, the tune was much better, a lot smoother, no judder when I take off, no dead spots in the throttle. Very happy with this bike. Like I said, I've had it for 3 years, and it's one that I just seem to hold on to. I don't want to let it go, but we've been through a lot, a little over 1,000 miles. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks.